Hey everybody, welcome back to Banter Pirates. I am Van Johnson. Thank you so much for being here. If this is your first time, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you'll know when I upload a new video. Today we're going to talk about Rachel Zegler, a name that's been out there a lot because she obviously doesn't know when to shut up. Let's get it. We're going to watch this today, and we're going to start off with the trailer. And for all you young girls coming up in Hollywood, afterwards we're going to listen to comments. This is not what you want to do. This is how you ruin your career in Hollywood before it even gets going.
Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Not Snow White in this one. Doesn't she look like Sid from Ice Age? Just saying. I think this is like 300 million they're at already. They're going to have to make so much to break even, and it's already getting boycotted.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally
stalks her. Weird.
Nobody's ever going to be able to use weird again. It's always going to be a meme now because of her. Weird.
Super weird. So we didn't do that this time. Different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because.
Why does she think like she's involved in the way the story was written? She's just an actress portraying a part. Unbelievable.
Because like we cast a guy in the movie focused on becoming the leader that her father tells her that she can be, and she's really trying to find the courage to stand up to the evil queen and how to
look at Gal behind her completely tuning this chick out because she knows that whenever she opens her mouth it's just shit coming out.
Find her own agency and rule a kingdom, and she meets so many incredible people along the way, and maybe she finds love, maybe she finds friendship, but really what's important is that she finds her own voice.
Video is going to get taken out of context, and I know that at this point I can't really stop people from doing
Was her crying?
that because that's what my whole existence on the internet is just me being taken out of context.
But it's not. Your existence on the internet is you running your mouth and it being recorded verbatim.
And stuff.
The cartoon was made 85 years ago. I just mean that it's no longer 1937.
Why does she keep drumming that in? Why?
It's extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women being in roles of power.
Ugh. And then we watched the old one, which, I don't know, as a kid growing up, I thought classic Disney was just amazing. You know, I loved it. It was a love story. I loved it as a child. I just thought, this is their legacy. This is what Disney was founded on. Just being a wholesome family thing.
Scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
Like, I'm being so serious.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it.
That is
not going to be saved by the prince.
Save for the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Was terrified of it.
Okay, there is some elements to the original Snow White, and a lot of Disney elements can be a little harsh for kids, but it's what made Disney Disney.
Never revisited Snow White again. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be.
This is the real Rachel Zegler here.
paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Didn't she come across like such a bitch?
F and Amy were reading lines. And then our director, Mark Webb, on Zoom was like, and then Dopey's gonna look at you and whistle. And I took a pause and realized what I was auditioning for. And then it became like, I will elbow everyone out of the way to play the part. I'm a narcissist.
And a bitch.
I don't know. And it's always like my publicist Ashton was with me the last time it happened, and I was like, God, I hope no one, because every time they come up to me, I'm always online for this freaking ride.
Yeah. This is probably what she's truly like. She tries to mask a lot of it and try to add some fluff to it, but she's just a nasty person, young person that just doesn't know how to appreciate the gifts that she's been given. It's a shame, really is a shame. And she sings great. And then this train wreck, they had to go back, reshoot everything. If being in that business to reshoot all these scenes,
I left every time feeling so grateful, and I think that's really important for 16-year-old me to remember to stay grateful.
I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed
the real girl. True colors are shining through.
online.
I'm so grateful for the things that I'm able to do.
I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed
Yeah.
online.
I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was
Doesn't?
Terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So
Never.
I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years. One of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess.
She's a PR nightmare for a movie. She actually is a PR nightmare for a movie.
Until 2024.
Which now is 2025 because they had to reshoot a bunch of things because of all the backlash.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. And we absolutely wrote a Snow White.
We absolutely wrote a Snow White. I want you to listen to what she just said there. As if she wrote the script.
That is
Not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about...
Well, there you have it. There she is. I think this is the person she probably really is. She's trying to mask a lot of it. This girl is a PR nightmare. She doesn't know when to shut up. She's got diarrhea of the mouth. Disney is in hot water because Disney's made some really, really bad decisions lately. This movie being another one. I don't know if I'm on board with the whole live action thing. The Lion King, I kind of liked it. I kind of dug it a little bit. Mulan, there's just a lot of stuff. I think, Disney has so much expectations when they do a project that when they trample on the original things that people love them for, God, poor Walt, he's got to be turning over in his grave like flipping like an alligator because they are just ruining the legacy of Disney, and it's really sad. She's actually ruining her career before it even gets going. I spent a lot of time, I talked about this before. I was in the business for a long time, probably about 15 years, doing lighting, grip, stage, and everything else. Worked with a lot of actors, a lot of actresses. I worked on True Lies and Miami Vice and Ace Ventura, and I've done a lot of movies. And it's amazing how the younger actresses that come up, or sometimes actors, are the worst. They just seem like their sense of entitlement and F you, I'm the big star here, you can't tell me what to do. And some of them are impossible to work with and really make the making of a movie a miserable experience. Even somebody like myself, like being there, a lot of these younger actresses and actors, when I was involved in the business more, they truly make it a miserable experience to actually be around them every day. And the general public doesn't get to see it. But oh my God, we did. And some of them are unbearable. So Y2K just dropped another movie she did. And I think everybody's already starting to ban everything she's involved in because that one did a horrendous weekend opening. I think it was $2 million, which $2 million in the motion picture industry for an opening weekend it's kind of a death notice. So, and I have a feeling the banning is going to keep growing as this movie approaches because she's number one, unless they can just get her to shut her mouth and not let her do any PR. Maybe one day Disney will rebound. I don't think so. I think they're just on such a heavy decline, you know. The older movies I thought were great, and I still love the park. Oh gosh, it's just everything they touch turns to shit these days. So it's kind of a shame. All right, everybody, that was it. I think we're done trashing her for the day. I can't do another video on her. It was hard enough just to piece these couple pieces together because she's so annoying. We'll see what happens. She's just another sad Hollywood story. I'm Van Johnson. Thanks for being here, everybody. Take care.